Hello and welcome back everybody to Socially Distanced PE with Mr. C. So this is a new series that we're doing, all based on games that you can do in school. You can do them at home. It is aimed for adults, anybody working in schools right now, to give you some ideas, some games that you can do. So first one today, I want to say preparation, really important for this game. This game is called Crack the Code. You're going to need as many cones as you've got children, and you're going to need some sort of line. I've used a skim rope, you can use a chalk line, you can use cones, it's up to you what you want to do, but obviously we want minimal contact, as many things as possible. I've set it all up, you can vary the distance, up to you. Groups wise, you can do groups of about 5, I would say, in smaller groups. If you've got a whole class of say 15, as most schools have got at the moment, split them into smaller groups. This game can very easily be run by children once they know what they're doing. So I'm going to invite out our new class today. Welcome to Fairy Class. So here is Isla from Fairy Class. You might have seen her before. She's going to go over to her yellow cone, which is 2 meters apart from the green cone. So do you want to wave to the camera, Isla from Fairy Class? And here is Ava, her other student. Now, as you probably know already, I've got reception and year 2 child, so I'm aiming this for as many people as I can. And we're going to play a game called Crack the Code. So the Crack the Code is very simple. I've chosen 5 exercises for today. Okay, that we're going to do as part of our code. So 3 of these exercises are very important. That makes them similar, but you can choose many exercises you want. I wouldn't go too many. I'll go between 5 and 7. Choose 5 exercises that they can do. Okay, now I have created a code. They can't see this. This is my code. This is the code here that I want them to get. I'll explain that as the game goes on. They have to get it in that order, and they're going to do it one at a time. If they get the right one, I tell them, and they have to keep adding to the code. Some communication as well. Okay, so we're going to start the game. Quick demonstrations for you, girls. Star jumps. Just do one for me, please. Good. Can you do some hops for me, please? Good. Can you do some burpee for me, please? Excellent. Do a twist jump, please. Good. And squat thrusts. Good. Now, obviously, we're at home, so we are struggling with the whole 2 meter rule. But we have told them they need to try it as far apart from as possible as they can. So they're going to go one at a time. Right. So remember, this is the code they are trying to crack. Okay. So they've got to get it in that order. They do not know that. Here we go. I'll show you how to play this game. So Isla's going to go first. Isla's going to run up. She is going to do one of these exercises. Any one that she likes. Quick, Isla. Go on, then do it. That is not part of our code, okay? It might be on there, but it's not first. Okay, Ava's go. So Ava's not going to do a twist jump because she's already done one. Quick then, any of those? She's done a burpee. Is that part of our code? Yes, it is. You've unlocked the first part of our code. So from now on in, you have to do that burpee first. Well done, Ava. So this is when you get that talking to each other. Look, the first part of the code is a burpee. We go from there. So Isla's go. She just goes. She does a burpee first. And she's going to try and get the next part of that code. Try it then. Unlucky. Not part of the code, I'm afraid. Go back. So well done. So Ava goes. She does her burpee because that's stage 1. So burpee first. No, burpee first. Good. Then up. Okay. And then and a hop. Is that part of our code? No, it isn't. She cannot progress in these 2. Right. So they know what ones it isn't. Good. Isla go. So you should be talking to now, Ava. You should know the ones that you've done already. So you know you're starting with your burpee. Burpee. Burpee first. That'll do. Go on then. And what do you think the next part of the code might be? So somebody's already done a twist jump, and I think somebody did a hop. So it can't be any of those. Try it then. And I'll tell you if I knock it. So kick legs out, back in, and back in. Brilliant. Did she get it right? Yes, she did. So you know you've now a burpee and then a squat thrust. Here we go. So you've got to do a burpee, then a squat thrust, and then see if you can unlock number 3 part of the code. Go, Ava. Now I'm helping them a lot. You wouldn't necessarily have to. So go. So you've got to do your burpee first. That's part 1 unlocked. Good. Now you squat thrust. So kick the legs out, back up to your chest and back out, good. And then can she do part 3? Could be any one of those. She's only gone and done it. Well done, back. So, do you know what the code was, girls? It was a, show me, it was a burpee. Do it together. Try and stay apart, good. Then into a squat thrust. And then into a star jump. Excellent. Okay, so nice and simple game. Change the codes. They could take it in turns. It doesn't have to be run by adults. But once they know what they're doing, it's a really, really good one to do. You can make them all sorts of different colours. Okay, I'm going to send them back in now because they've had their lesson. So we're going to go in a lovely socially distanced way. So Ava from Fairy Class is going to wave goodbye and walk in.
Bye.
Thank you, Ava. And then Isla from Fairy Class is going to wave and walk in.
Bye.
Good. And then we're going to go in and go there. So thank you again very much for that. Keep looking this week. We are going to try and do as many of these types of videos as we can. Thanks very much, everybody. Goodbye.